Last video we traded our travel trailer. Very sad. For our new truck camper. Let's check it out. Check us out on other platforms. This is a 1991 Starcraft Lonestar. It is a telescopic truck camper, which means the top actually raises additional 3 feet for additional space. The advantage of that is it allows you to have a more compact ride that's more aerodynamic, but you can fold it up when you need the headroom. Well shit, I already broke something. Another feature about this telescopic truck camper is when it's down, it's still high enough where you can sit comfortably at the dinette. I am 5'11", and I still have probably additional 3 inches of space. So even a taller person will be comfortable in this camper. So another feature that's nice about it, this dinette actually turns into a bed, which would allow you to still camp in this more stealthily, and you can be comfortable without people knowing that you're actually in here. They'll think it's just a car that's parked. The camper uses the latest in crank technology to raise and lower it. Maybe. I'm doing something wrong. Oh no, it's just hard to pull. So after cranking on this for a few seconds, I noticed a problem. It sheared off almost, well, it looks like about half of the teeth. So I was told it had spare cranks, so I went to look around and found out that the spare cranks also had this problem. So it's not a manufacturing problem, there's something wrong with the crank system, because you shouldn't be shearing teeth like that. I already have an order in the system for a new crank handle. We're not gonna be able to pop it up until we do that. So let's just continue the tour and we'll go from there. Starting at the front of the camper, it has a wet bath. So this is your shower toilet combo. It originally had a traditional camper toilet, but was removed because the black tank was leaking. And for every motorcyclist that rode behind this, I'm sure they are thankful. So now it has a standard cartridge toilet. Moving to the other side, it has storage, little bitty coat closet, but pretty short. Storage down there is not very big because the propane tank is on the other side. And then you have the luxurious kitchen with storage underneath, a 3-burner propane stove, nice small sink, and overhead storage. It also has a heater at this point that is thermostat controlled. The heater, I was told, that he was having issues with it running. So we're going to have to look into that and try to fix that as well. Right here is the water pump. So when we have potable water, the sink will still work. Originally had a refrigerator right here. Based off what I read about this model, it came with one of the standard Coleman, basically an ice box. It was a cooler that fit in like a refrigerator. So it was removed and an air conditioner was put in. It's a standard window unit and it was put in pretty well, so it actually looks pretty clean on the outside. My plan is, in this space, I'm also going to get a thermostat controlled heater that will still run off the same plug. So during the winter, I will have heat, and during the summer, I would have air conditioning. A little more additional storage there. You have storage up front. That is your battery box. A little bit of storage right by the crank system and your electrical center. It has a switch to convert from conventional to battery and has a built-in inverter. I was told the inverter didn't work, so at one time the owner installed a aftermarket inverter. On the other side, you have your dinette that converts into a twin-size bed. This will be where my daughter sleeps. It has storage underneath the bed, and on both sides it has these little doors. This allows you to get into the bed of your truck when your truck is in place. Right now it is just a hole to the outside, so can be used as an additional toilet. There's one on each side, so you can pee out the front and do number 2 out the back. Up top, there is a full-size bed with underneath it has additional storage, which is hard to do because it's not popped up, but it's under there. The original owner did not have curtains, nor wanted to deal with curtains. So he used the high-tech technology of painting the window. So what's broken on the camper? Well, we already talked about our crank system, our heater, but what else is broken? First off, our skylight. It originally had a traditional fan up top that was leaking, so the previous owner put a piece of plexiglass and caulked it in. I do not like this, so I will put in a max air fan. As you saw, we were walking in, the screen door handle broke, but it is still usable without the handle, so I'm not worried about it. Here's the big problem with this camper. The camper jacks. All 4 are installed very badly. This one has been reinforced and pretty much is using every bolt hole. But this one is not. It is only using a few of the bolt holes, and we're gonna have to do some more reinforcing on it. On the way home, this actually pulled out so much that it was like an angle like this, which is not good. The other side has the same exact problem. So we're gonna have to fix that as well. On the outside of the camper, there's only a few issues other than the cranks. And it's just because things weren't done correctly. So at one point, the door of the camper for the propane tank broke off. So they replaced it with plywood. So obviously we need to fix that. On top of that, I would like to fix the black tank so it doesn't leak and I can use a traditional camper toilet. Because my wife is not a fan of cartridge. And then the final thing, the issue with the outside, this at one time looks like it was damaged, and this end got bent in and that got bent out. So we need to re-straighten the metal out so when you cinch it down, it actually is tight on the camper, not allowing any water to get in. That's our new truck camper. Hope you enjoyed this video. I plan on fixing some of the issues next video. Hopefully this crank arms come pretty quick because I would like to actually pop it up and use it. And not to mention, my wife's not gonna be very happy if we can't use the camper we just got. So thank you for watching. Like and subscribe as always. It helps the channel immensely. I'll see you next time. Check us out on other platforms. Waiting for the wind. I guess it's not dying down.